So before I met Dr. Jessica, I started having unexplained hip pain in my left hip. I couldn't figure out what to do with it. I had gone to my chiropractor, who I saw regularly, and she would adjust me and just tell me that I had a lot of tightness in my lower back and hip area and that I could use a massage. So I started going to my massage therapist regularly and getting massages, and I would go back and forth between the two of them, and I was not finding any relief. In fact, at one point, my pain started to get worse. I never sought out like an actual medical doctor because it never felt like it was bad enough to do that. So I basically just started taking it easy, resting more, not doing the exercises that I was used to doing every day, and just giving myself time to hopefully heal. It had gone on for probably 3 to 4 months, and I was getting super frustrated with the fact that I couldn't take long walks like I used to do. I wasn't able to do a lot of lower body workouts that I used to do, and I was getting super frustrated, and I knew something needed to change. I just wasn't quite sure at that point what it was. The way I found the chronic hip solution was through an ad on either Facebook or Instagram. I'm not sure which one, but I would see different ads all the time and just think they were all scams, and I was skeptical. But there was something about this one that stood out to me for some reason. So I signed up to get the free video. And after listening to that 45 minutes or whatever it was video, I could not believe how much it sounded exactly like what I was going through, and realized at that moment that I wasn't crazy, that other people obviously are dealing with this same issue that I was dealing with. And something about the video just made me realize I needed to take a leap of faith and reach out to Dr. Jessica, which I was super scared to do. I set up a Zoom call with her, and I remember seeing the email come through, and it said that it would be Dr. Jessica or one of her employees would be reaching out. And I thought, there's no way Dr. Jessica will reach out to me. It'll be one of her employees. And I was so pleasantly surprised when the Zoom meeting popped up and it was Dr. Jessica. And right then, I knew how much she really cared about the people in this program, that she took that time to meet up one-on-one. I signed up and got started, and it was the best thing I ever did. Definitely what has changed the most for me has been my confidence in myself, knowing that I can do hard things that I didn't think I could do before. I had pretty quick results with my pain going away initially. I just found growth as I kept going, showing up every week for the Zoom calls, which wasn't always easy for me. I didn't like to be on camera. I didn't always want to talk, but I showed up because I wanted to hear every bit of information I could get from each of the providers. My growth was through taking the time, doing what I needed to do, being consistent, talking it over with the providers when I would have a setback, and just staying positive and going forward every week. The resources that were the most helpful for me was honestly when we got into the mindset part of the program, which completely surprised me because I never expected that. For one, that was going to be part of this program, and that two, that it was going to change my life so much. Learning how to start journaling was huge for me. That was a breakthrough moment for me when I started to journal. I did a lot of meditation type work, breathing, and just becoming more mindful in my own thoughts about myself, about life, and just learning that from Dr. Jessica was huge. And then when Molly R. joined, I started to talk with her more about health and the gut health and hormones, because those are things I'm very passionate about. Those tools really seem to help me grow even more. My advice to other people who are experiencing pain would be just stay consistent. Just keep at it and don't give up. It's really easy to get in your head and think, well, this is not going to work. Or, okay, it worked for a while, but now I'm having pain again. Just realizing that you need to keep going, stay consistent, keep doing everything that Dr. Jessica tells you to do, and show up for the Zoom meetings if at all possible, because those are game changers, in my opinion, because you learn so much from each other. And it's just really important.